Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, wa sallallahu ala sayyidina wa nabiyyina Muhammadin wa alihi at-tayyibin at-tahirin. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alihi is narrated to have said, Inna li rabbikum fi ayyami dihrikum lanafahatin fata'arradu laha. In the way that if a person is in the middle of the desert, the temperatures are very high and it's very hot, and that person is tired, that person is thirsty. When all of a sudden, a breath of fresh air passes by, a cold breeze, how much comfort does a person gain from that? How much ease does a person gain from that? But that breath of fresh air, as quickly as it comes, it goes very quickly. It leaves. And that person then goes back to the warmth and the heat that they were in. Likewise, the Prophet of Islam sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that Allah Azza wa Jal sends for the human being throughout his life breaths of fresh air and spiritual breezes. Certain times when I gain certain spiritual comfort and spiritual ease, and I see that my spirituality is heightened and raised. And in the way that those times come throughout my life, they also leave very quickly. And the Prophet of Islam sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that we should ensure that we are ready to accept these spiritual breaths of fresh air and benefit and gain from them. And la shakka wa la rayb, there is no doubt that of those spiritual times in my life where my spirituality is heightened, where I'm able to perform things that previously maybe I would be unable to perform, is the holy month of Shahr Ramadan. For it's in this month that there are certain things that normally I couldn't perform. There are certain acts which normally I'd find difficult, that in this holy month Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes for me easy. It may be that during the rest of the year I'm unable to kill my ego. It may be that my arrogance overtakes me, my anger overpowers me. But during this month, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us that spiritual breeze and heightenedness, making it easier for us to perform certain things. And that's why we find that of the practices of the followers of religion during the month of Shahr Ramadan is Silatul Rahim, is maintaining and rebuilding also the relationship that we have with our near relatives. Why? Why in this holy month? Because during the rest of the year, it may be that my ego doesn't allow me to talk to this sister of mine, this brother of mine, this cousin of mine, this relative of mine. It may be that my arrogance prevents me from rebuilding those bridges or maintaining a relationship, or my anger causes me to have problems in the relationship that I have with my family members. But in Shahr Ramadan, because of this nafahat, because of this spiritual heightenedness, I find myself to be more able to perform Silatul Rahim and maintain relationships and rebuild relationships that maybe in the past have caused me to become distant to that person. And that's why one of the things that we can take from Shahr Ramadan is to try and strengthen the relationships that we have with our near relatives and family members, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made it easier for us to do so in this holy month. And it may be that it will be too difficult for me and my nafs to do so throughout the rest of the year. وصلى اللهم على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى الطيبين الطاهرين.